of an alien source are approaching from the sky. Radio contact has been attempted but cannot be established. Instructions are to prepare for an attack by an unknown enemy.
Howdy, folks. It's Manic Mark. Nieces and nephews that show up, they remember Manic Mark as being an interesting, fun guy, and now they know me as the creepy, scary old man. So, I will not let them down. That's right. Merry Christmas. You know, this is something you would do New Year's, right? Well, I couldn't do that because this is a Christmas. This is a Christmas theme, I think. Right now, look at that cover. Isn't that wonderful? So, whenever I see a cover of snapshots, and that's how they built this cover. They just took snapshots and put them on. I thought, this is going to be great. Oh, also there, it's all autographed by the Sherry, Doug, Sherry, and Kip. And I thought, well, I'll listen to both sides. There's got to be something I can find on this LP. And you know, there's going to be some music in the background, but I'm not going to play it like I normally do, just because there's nothing on here that will hold your attention. Only the most diehard people torture themselves all the way to the end of my... There is one song, the song you hear in the background. All the songs on the album are there's like comedy songs, and then there's like really horrible country songs, and then there's this one weird sort of country horn jazz thing. So what happened is, on this LP, which is interesting as I researched it, are all these people are still participating in the music business, and they all have diverse styles. For instance, Sherry, who apparently changed her name, probably to escape. I don't know why you want to escape this. Sherry, you look pretty hot in this photograph, babe. You know what I'm saying? She probably wanted to escape this LP or other efforts, early efforts. I have no idea. So she reinvented herself as a bluegrass singer, and apparently put out a couple of CDs, and people liked them. Okay, got good reviews. But she changed her name, S-E-R-R-Y, which is how she autographed the album, to the more modern, hip S-H-E-R-I spelling of Sherry. But I think he's doing like swing now, kind of like some kind of, has a band, right? Swing band, horns, and so forth and so on. Got involved with some guy in Montana, sort of doing comedy country. And listen to this, you can hear the comedy and the jazz thing that's playing in the background now, the weird country thing with the horns. And Sherry, you know, just went ahead. She has a sweet voice, and not sweet enough to play the two tracks that she sings, I'm afraid, for me anyway, but sweet enough that she could go on and reinvent herself. So that makes this very interesting for me. Can I do a piece of art? Well, I'm going to try. I have no idea. Again, I brought down a blank piece of cardboard. So you don't have any time for this. What is he doing on Christmas? Why is he doing this on Christmas? Well, Christmas is the time of new beginnings. I probably have to cut all that out too. You got to stay in the Christmas spirit. That's right. Like, they were trying to sell this LP based on Sherry and the magical golden bra. So I thought, what if Sherry never got into any other kind of clothing? She just, see, the wonderful thing about being horrible and stupid all your life is that you have nothing to apologize for when horrible and stupid things come up from your past, right? Because there's so much more on the heap that it really doesn't mean anything. Unless it's just the first horrible and stupid thing you did, and then it's like, wow, that's the first one, so that could mean more than the last one, right? Because it's just the first one. Okay, so here's Sherry in her magical golden bra, and there's Doug the golfer. Doug the golfer with Sherry in the background. Look at her, man. She's smoking hot. And I think that's a Gretsch Chet Atkins model guitar there with Kip. I think that's Kip. No, Kip is the guy with the two horns in his mouth. So I'm doing a painting based on if Sherry had continued her career and hadn't changed her name to become Sherry. She just remained Sherry. She continued to wear the magical golden bra at every show she did. But maybe she could still, because people need to grow somehow, so maybe she could do bluegrass music wearing her golden bra. Now, what kind of career would that have gotten her? Now, Manic Mark would have been thrilled with that kind of treasure, but no, I didn't get that. I got this hodgepodge of people with ideas slamming together in Asheville somewhere and coming up with what they don't know with Sherry on the cover to sell records. So I love you, Sherry. You should have stuck with the Golden Bra no matter what you did for the rest of your life. You would have been a smashing success, at least to one person.
They're coming. Told me they'd be coming. Told me he wouldn't go back with them. That he'd stay. That he wanted to stay.
It's a miracle. It's the miracle of Christmas. Bald people have no hair. They can tape stuff to their heads. Tape. Don't use the staple gun. If you want to fix stuff to your head, just use tape. Hot glue, maybe you can get away with, but no staples or nails. Unless they're really short ones. Merry Christmas.